First up, what's good, little lady? You're sweet, you're fine, like some daisies. Like a game girl, hope you don't blame me. That's the type of thing that make me go crazy. I'ma chase after you like a mumber suit. Have me bumping R. Kelly in the Civic Coupe. No more Biggie Small songs. Good day, guys. Welcome to another 6 Scan Fix video. So today, I'll be showing you guys how to bench test a starter. So this is your starter here on my car, the infamous Chevy Cobalt. I'll be using my jump pack. Show you guys this. There's different ways you could use it. You could use a battery as well, but since I have one, I'll be using this. And I'll show you guys how to bench test a starter to make sure it's working, to see what's the problem, and to make sure it's working before you put it in. Okay guys, so the job of your starter is to turn the engine over so that your car can start. So what happens is when you turn your key switch, a signal goes to the solenoid, which is this part here, would then activate the motor inside this big part here, which brings these teeth out. As you can see, these teeth right here, they come out and they lock into the flywheel of the engine and spins the engine, giving it a jump start, right? When that happens, combustion happens in the engine and then you got a running motor. Once you let go of the key, this teeth reclines back in because there is no more power coming here, and then the job of the starter is done. Okay, so over time of the over the years, you have worn out rushes, worn out internals, even the bad solenoid. Sometimes you got to rebuild your starter, change your starter, whatever the problem may be. Okay, guys. So this is the setup here. Power pack will be our battery in this case, right? So what you want to make sure is that your starter has a good ground. As you can see, the ground is coming from the power pack, and then as you can see, you have 3 pounds here, right, on your solenoid. You have one that is getting power from the source, which is your battery. You have the next small one, which is actually the one that comes from your key switch when you turn your key, right? And then you have this next one, what actually gives the power from the solenoid to the motor so that the motor can spin. Okay, so we're gonna act as if this wire is your key switch, and what we want to do is we're gonna get this and we're gonna touch the power supply to borrow power, right? So that signifies your key switch, right? So it's off now, that's why I didn't turn over. And once that happens, the solenoid activates. These two bridge together from inside and turns the motor. So you have 2 actions going on. The teeth kick out. The teeth inside here, they kick out whilst they spin to turn the engine, okay? So again, we're gonna touch here, assimilating that's the power coming from the key switch. Touch here, these 2 will bridge. This will jump out. This will make the teeth jump out. The solenoid will make the teeth jump out. At the same time, the motor will spin because the motor is getting power, okay? So, okay guys, so I have it set up where, as you guys can see, when the teeth comes out and it spins, right? So again, we're gonna make sure this is assimilating the key switch, right? Once I touch the power supply from this power pack, which is on now, you should see the teeth come out and spin, okay? So let's try. Awesome. Let's try again. Oh yes. So we now have a working starter with no problems. So earlier I actually had to change the solenoid because the solenoid was not coming out. You see how it came out? It was coming out actually, but it was not staying out. So we had to change the solenoid, and it seems like the problem is fixed. So thank you guys, like and subscribe.